Welcome to Coach's Corner, Cav fans. Thanks for joining me. And sounds like, from what Mike said, lots and lots of hits on CavFootball.com, and that's exciting. That's fun. That lots and lots of people are tuning in, or at least watching highlights and looking at the stats and all those types of things. So on today's, I guess we're going to review the Fort Recovery game, preview the New Bremen game. I want to talk about some of our core offensive skill guys, that seniors and juniors that have been taking care of the offense. I also want to talk about our golf outing that some of our 30-year-old guys have put on and doing a great job and raising lots of money for some special things, so I'll talk about that later. So backing up a week, the Fort Recovery game, which was also homecoming, and we also had a recognition of the National Guard and ran through their big balloon kind of thing, and with the smoke blowing, and so it was kind of fun. Once again, we had another rain delay, about I don't know, hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half, something like that. So that kind of holds things back, but I guess the kids did a good job of just kind of hanging in there. And so the game itself, we won 43-21, and felt really good about that. I think it was 43-7 at one point, something like that, or maybe. But we had the game pretty well in control in the second half, so felt really good about that. Offensively, really efficient again. We're really happy with the way we're doing things right now. We had no penalties, we had no sacks, and we had no turnovers. And when you can do that, typically good things are going to happen on offense. Defensively, really other than the first drive with our old guys, with all of our starters and all of our old guys in there, other than the first drive, we gave up a couple third and longs, which is uncharacteristic. But after that first drive, we really made them work and stopped them for the most part, and did a good job of getting off the field and getting the offense back. So again, offensively we spread the wealth, lots of guys catching balls and running, and so we did a good job there, and feel good about that. Relatively healthy. We have one varsity guy that's has an ankle issue right now, so we'll see how he is this week and whether or not he'll play. Preview. New Bremen, we go to New Bremen this week. Again, all of our games are at 7 o'clock. New Bremen comes in at 4-1 and very much in playoff contention. They beat Ford a couple weeks ago. They beat St. Henry last week. So they're playing good. They have a lot of good numbers over these last really 3 or 4 years. They've really built up their program. Some good younger grades. So they come in at 4-1. Offensively, they're more of a run team. They have a good quarterback, good big strong kid, and a good running back. So a good dual threat there running the ball. I think statistically maybe almost 75% run. So they like to hog up that ball and run the clock, and I guess that's always a concern for us, is that we can't get our offense out there, but hopefully our D can keep playing well and do a good job there. Defensively, I'm not really sure exactly what we're going to get, but they do a couple little things different that we've seen, and it'll be interesting to see if they do that against us. So hopefully we can use all those skill guys and get our guys in space and let them do their thing and run around. And our offensive line has played really well. And like I said, we have not given up a sack all year. So hopefully we can continue that and move forward. So I mentioned those skill guys and spreading the wealth. So we have 6 seniors that are really playing a lot on offense. Jake Hemmelgarn is our quarterback, number 10. Nate Griesep is our fullback, along with Miles Blassingame, who is a junior. So I guess I'll kind of mix and match them there a little bit. Ross Weigel and Kibbe, Zach McKibben, number 1 and number 2, they're rotating at our 1 slot spot. Noah Miller, of course, as you know, is number 86 is our tight end, and he's always in on offense. He plays wing and tight end, and we call it a flex, and so he moves around quite a bit. Will Broering, Ethan Post, and Nick Bailey are the 3 wide guys. Will is almost out there all the time. Ethan and Nick have split time, and Ethan probably taking a little bit more of that time, but those guys are all doing a really good job. And like I said, we have 6, 7, 8, 9 guys that are really rotating and getting different looks and catches and runs and all that kind of thing. And when you can count on 9 guys, it makes it difficult for the defense who to really key on and things like that. So really happy with those guys. And the last thing I want to talk about was our golf outing. So six of our young guys Ryan Geyer and Kyle Arns, they graduated in '08. Corey Klinke and Alex Deuce graduated in '09. Adam Ramo and Keith Wenning were '10 graduates, and those guys are all really, really good friends between the 3 grades. And so those guys over the last 5 years started a golf outing, and it's usually in, I guess it was in mid-September, I guess, a couple weeks ago. And so you have to, I think there are some rules. You have to live in Coldwater or be a former football player for Coldwater, and typically they've been getting 26, 27, 28 teams. Lots of good sponsors. So they've done a really good job out at the Elks, and Kirby out at the Elks has done a really good job of accommodating all of us and really taking care of us. So now, really want to thank those guys and what they've done for us over those 5 years, really helping for extra things that typically maybe you don't necessarily always get. And Mike's going to have these on camera here. But we have four really nice ball bags with the Cavalier shields, and two big black ones that each hold, I think, 20 balls, or 10 balls, I guess, 10 or 12. And then we have 2 game ball bags that hold 3 each. They're really nice. They bought 90 of those black pants that we're wearing right now. They're really sharp. 90 pair of those, and I think those cost $60, $70, $80 a pair. Our camera, our wide angle camera from the press box is as good, if not better, than anyone's in the league. So they bought a really, really nice camera for us. The weight room has been remodeled for all you guys that have been in that old weight room for 40 years. Finally, we got 9 brand new multi-racks, and this crew has helped, along with the Booster Club, has really helped put in a great deal of money to help do that, along with the administration, so it triple right there for the administration, boosters, and the golf outing, really to make a real nice weight room. The last thing that they got for us was, what am I thinking of? Trees. Out by on our practice field, we have 5 or 6 different trees of former head coaches that have passed away, and Chunky Deuce works for a landscaping company and help provide those and plant them and things like that. So really proud of those guys and thankful for those guys to take the time and put the golf outing on. And so many people have helped us with the boosters. Boosters do so much for all of our sports, and especially football. So thank those guys. So we go to New Bremen this week. MAC game number 4, I guess already. Week 6 of the season, 7 o'clock at New Bremen. And hopefully the Cavs can come home with a win.